Like, yo,
backpack rap was the closest to this generation of lyrical niggas.
yeah.
Right.
Like the whole
Like,
Lupe,
do you
Mitchell
yeah, that's what I was gonna
Jackson,
say.
all
Do
them
you
niggas.
consider Lupe backpack?
Yes. Or I would consider
the
him.
father of
more-
Yeah, yeah, but I would
This
say
is
But
Anaya.
do I
It's the
consider
righteous
him
vigilante, Jamon Creek, and you're tuning in to Minds Wide Open. Hey, yo, check it out. This is Namestream, never mainstream. You're tuning in to Minds Wide Open Media.
Shout out to the Florida Vibe Directory. You are now listening to the best playlist in
whole
South
nother
Florida.
echelon. Like,
Where he out rap Jay-Z, right? Yes,
Yeah.
sir. You already know what time it is. This is the Florida Vibe Directory. It is your boy Gabe Avelli, and of course I got my co-host in the motherfucking building.
You already know it's your boy Sir DQ, gang, gang, gang. Big Minds Wide, the young old hair. We here.
Bow. And of course we got the man in the motherfucking booth, Mr. Cool Hands, Young Diafika Juice. Damn, I fucked up. Right?
That's our Diafika Juice, man.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah,
Cool
Mr.
Hand.
Cool. That's his
But-
DJ. The DJ
Man,
Cool.
Y'all already know us, man. Y'all already know us. So of course, you know, we got some very special guests in the building.
Who we
man.
got?
We got some Minds Wide alums.
Nah.
You know, one.
one.
You did what? 2 interviews, right?
I did one.
Only one?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, a red room original.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Back in the day.
Y'all make sure y'all see these gentlemen, man. They dropped a project yesterday.
Yeah.
Yesterday, Sophisticated Thuggin' 2.
Yeah.
You would have thought that
Legendary
was tape,
shit, man. Y'all make sure y'all go ahead and go grab that. But
Mm-hmm.
of course, we go introduce the guests today, man. We got music by Mercy and Chief Tony in the
Yeah.
motherfucking building.
man. Bill Brower shit going down today, man.
Yes,
Sure.
sir.
You know,
Sure.
You know I had to pull up for this one.
Yes, sir. So you see, like, when originally I was gonna do the interview, I'm like, since you've been on the platform, like, where do I start? Do we just start from now, or like, should we kind of go to the beginning? But from us talking off camera, I'm like, nah, there's some history here. So you know, there's some shit to be brought up.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll start from both of you guys individually. What was like your early life like? Like, where you from? How you grew up?
Chief, you start that off.
Ooh.
I'm originally from Newark, New Jersey. I lived a couple places, man. I was bouncing all around. Lived in Jersey, lived in Texas, lived in Florida, lived in West Virginia, lived in Pennsylvania.
Sheesh.
Moved back to Florida.
Nigga was a nomad.
Facts.
Moved back to Florida 2012. Been here since. Not really interested to go anywhere.
So where do you consider home, Florida or Jersey?
Oh, Florida for sure. Florida for sure. But, you know, I'm still Jersey though. You know what I'm saying?
I hear.
Jersey.
Yeah, so but you know, Florida's home. Like, if I was to live in Jersey, then I'd have to get some serious paper because I love Montclair, New Jersey.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Or even like downstate in like Saraville, Morganville type area.
He's like,
But
I ain't living in
your paper gotta be
Hoboken.
long to be on that side.
I ain't living in Hoboken.
Oh yeah, nah.
So same question to you, Mercy. Where you from? What was your early life like?
Born and raised near the Everglades.
Ooh,
Yeah, man. Broward.
Florida boy
Plantation.
through and through.
Huh? Yeah,
and
through and through. I mean, I did a little stint in New York for 3 years, but in my adult life, maybe like in my 30s and stuff, but not like long. Like Florida's my home, like
Facts.
home. So
Facts.
yeah.
So I'm curious to know, how did you guys like originally link up?
I'll start that off.
Yeah, you go ahead with that
They
one.
was some
Yeah.
badass jit.
I was high school. I was going to charter, Cold Springs Charter. Oh, now I just graduated, and Tone was going to Douglas. It was actually my sister who put me onto him and Platini. She's like, "Yo, I know these dudes that can rap. You definitely gotta check them out and stuff." And I did. I don't know what night, or it was some type of party or whatever. And it was me and Bishop, and we linked up with Chief, and Chief had the red Celica.
Yeah.
Nigga had long hair and all that shit, braided and shit. And my sister used to do, braid his hair, so that's how we got acquainted. And then, Chief said, "Yo, I rap, part of the Click 456 and shit." So, as soon as I heard him rap, I'm like, "Yo, this nigga sound like fucking Jada Kiss or Lox." Like the way he was flowing, the cadence. I was like, how come I haven't heard this nigga? Like, never came across him, but I just been a fan of his work from afar, and we just kept in touch. You know what I mean? And we built a strong foundation of friendship, brotherhood ever since. And
Before the music was even.
yeah. And we started doing tracks. The first song I think we did, I think it was Was it Dark Alleys?
Dark Alleys, I think
Yeah.
was the first one.
Yeah, yeah. It was
And ever since
San
then,
Plea. Yeah, and ever since
It's
that,
up.
yeah.
So, Tony, what was like your first impression of Mercy meeting him like in that time?
I mean,
This nigga ain't shit.
no, like I knew he was doing music, but the thing is that we were so involved in our own stuff that when we finally came together, and which is crazy because we had mutual friends already.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I think it was Black Spades. You know that you had going on first.
the
and-
clique.
and we were 4, 5, 6.
I ain't gonna lie. The reason why I'm so solid, Gabe, this is, once again, y'all gonna hate me, Florida Vibe, but this is another one of my cousins, all right? I know y'all niggas gonna say,
Damn, yo, it's family.
like, niggas gonna be like, yo, this nigga DQ goes got
Related
mad
to
cousins.
everybody.
But nah, this
That's
is really one
real,
of my
it's
cousins.
real.
So
Real.
I've been knowing these niggas for
Diapers.
years and shit. And it's just, I'm laughing because
What up,
I
Vet?
remember a little bit of these
Vet.
moments when niggas was coming around. My sister went to the same school as these niggas.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I was the little annoying brother around these niggas. Like, get out the room, nigga.
And then my little brothers and cousins went to school with
I went to
them.
high school with
Okay.
his
So,
brothers.
and you know, in all honesty, not only are we like friends, but our families
Know each other.
other.
Right.
But the problem is we so damn mixed. You know what I'm saying? Like you be like, you who cousin?
Yep.
You Tony cousin?
Yep.
Why you so light skinned? You know
Bro.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Your
You know
hair
what I'm
don't
saying?
look
But,
like
you know-
his hair.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
So,
nepotism DQ.
you know,
though.
it's crazy because you know it was always there. It's just a matter of linking up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So once we linked up, man, we just been locked in ever since.
And I ain't gonna lie, I usually do an intro, and I ain't gonna lie, it's only right that I do an intro for y'all. So, you know, the ball spitting, always fitted, polo dripping, prestige gifting,
Boom.
intensive care admitting,
Ooh.
the comp go-tos, the Broward to know who's, the merciless and the vocal tone checker, Broward representatives. Music by Mercy and Chief Tone, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, with him.
Yo,
That was off the top, man.
Them claps is mad soft. I
oh,
would've let y'all-
We gotta get
Yeah, thank you.
encore, encore.
yeah.
For real.
I'm not gonna allow that. You are gonna let him question your applause on him presenting you. He's presenting you, and he made it about him.
Luke, that's hate. That's hate. That's fine. But nah, since we
I see how you move.
since we talking about the early stages, I ain't trying to go crazy, but you know, I'll save it till when we get into the project.
Alright.
Cause I think
Nah,
around
I mean,
what year y'all graduated? What high school?
Was it 02?
02. Yeah, so I was funny because one of the tracks on the project reminded me of something like the 05 era, which I was like, what was Mercy and Chief Tone like in the 05 era? What y'all was doing?
Oh man,
Man.
I was a fucking hooligan, man.
Yeah, I was strong on robberies.
Sheesh.
Damn.
Ah.
Like, I simmered down. I was a straight up juvenile delinquent. Like, it's,
What rappers were y'all listening to at that time?
man. I ain't gonna front.
I can answer this one. Mob
No,
Deep.
Mob Deep. Mob Deep made me commit mad crimes. Like,
Yo.
just
These niggas made me
straight
Mob
real.
Deeps, man. Hanging around
Mobb
them made
Deep
me a Mob Deep.
commit mad
You was
crimes,
speaking the
yo.
Dun language?
Oh yeah, man. Like I mean, even high school, college, everybody. Even when I talk to this day, they're like, "Yo, you from Queens?" Like, nah, I ain't from Queens.
Q
man.
Burrow. I was born
Yeah.
in Queens.
Ah, that's what's up.
It's funny though because all the rappers that I do really like from New York are all from Queens.
Yeah, it's-
Like most of my
I want to say like Queens music definitely played a
Bro.
soundtrack to my life.
I was gonna say though they're not the best though. Cause
Nah.
I think it's Brooklyn.
But I
Gotta
don't
stop
know.
it.
I don't know.
It's definitely Brooklyn, but why'd you even introduce it like that?
Bro.
He's like, but they're not the best.
they're not the best. Like they're the second best. You know what I'm saying?
You talking to
know.
a man who thinks Nas better than Jay-Z.
I think Nas is better than Hov too. I like Nas more.
I mean, does Brooklyn have a Tribe Called Quest?
No, but they have a
They have a-
notorious big.
I mean, they got MOP, but
And they got Pro Era.
yeah, that
Don't
is
you feel
true.
me?
That's true.
they also have
Rest in peace, Capital Steve.
Hove. That's all you need.
And Biggie.
No,
Yeah. Yeah.
Hove mopping up everybody. Pause.
Yeah.
But all right, now let's
Here we go get into the politics. Politics
let's-
as usual.
Jay-Z-
Wow.
We getting
Jay-Z
outta
and
here.
Nas is on my bucket hat. It's all love.
let's get back on track. So during that time, you were listening to Mad Mob Deep. Tony, what were you listening to?
Oh man,
I know the locks.
D Block,
The
Rough
best of
Riders,
both worlds.
354. Oh man.
Yo.
Oh man, a lot of Method Man, Redman, Raekwon. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Just stuff like that, man.
Facts.
Just real gritty stuff that you can't play in nobody's car. because they're not gonna like it.
I
You know
feel
what I'm
what
saying?
you're
You gotta listen to your shit and your shit. You can't be, if you pass me the aux cord, you not gonna like what I'm playing.
I feel you on that.
I
I definitely feel you on that.
But yeah, that was basically what was in my.
You got any pre-questions? You want to get into the project?
Nah, I thought you was gonna ask the next one.
Oh, thank you, sir. You my nigga, dog. That's my nigga Gabe, man. I love this
Come on
nigga.
now.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, but I do want to talk about the project. I ain't gonna lie. I know y'all niggas be gonna talk about everything, but I just want to start it from the top. The project is phenomenal. Great job,
Yeah,
gentlemen.
man.
Yes.
Thank you.
And I ain't gonna lie, like Sophisticated Thuggery was a solid project. This time around, my name's mentioned in it, but it's kind of hard to compete.
DQ, what up?
That nigga Jorge drunk on the couch.
Jorge,
Shout out to my nigga.
Jorge.
Shout out to Jorge, man. But nah,
Jorge, man.
the first track is called "Do It Again."
Yeah.
So on that track, I just want to know, Tone, like, what you got against rappers?
I don't got nothing against rappers. What
You said we don't even fuck with y'all little bit, okay, nigga?
Yeah, but it wasn't geared to anybody specific. It's
Nah,
more of
fuck
like
that, man. We don't fuck with whack rap niggas, though. Man.
And the
Straight
problem
up.
is that there's just everybody is trying to be a rapper, right?
Yeah.
And I understand you trying, but you need to try harder.
What do you? Well, all right,
Because the
what
bar-
to y'all makes a rapper whack?
I just feel like there's a lot of people trying to look and act like other people, and a lot of people aren't really happy with themselves.
It's like
Because
no
if you think about it,
originality.
it's like everybody got a gun and dreads and goals, or whack garage tattoos. You know what I'm saying? Sagging with these tight ass pants and big ass shoes, long socks.
They just got different styles. That's hate. You hate.
It's not hate, bro. If you line them up, they look similar to each other.
See, this is actually something that Coyle Ray tweeted the other day, and I want to get your
Oh,
opinion
God.
on it.
Yeah,
she
I
no,
seen
she
that.
tweeted.
Yeah, she tweeted. I seen it.
You seen it right where she said every song is a hit, everybody's a star, the
Star,
game
yeah.
is oversaturated.
Saturated.
So do you think that like tying into what you said there?
Yeah, I
you
believe
more
that.
agree with that,
I
right?
Yeah,
agree
no,
with
I
that.
agree with that because there's a lot of people getting chances, and not to hate on them, but I don't feel like they're in it for the longevity. So when I'm making music, bro, like I'm trying to, like Sahai said, he trying to win an EGOT. Like shit, so am I. Like I'm trying to, because we're from the age of the origins of hip hop. Like we grew up with it,
Right.
so we have, I guess, more of a respect for it.
Right.
So it's not a quick cash grab. You know what I'm saying? At least for me, it's not.
Right.
And I'm sure it's not for Mercy.
Right.
But at the end of the day, these cats is getting into the game, getting all this money, and then fucking it up.
Yeah.
You know
I
what I'm
felt
saying? Like I plan on doing a lot more than just music, but I also want to do music for the rest of my life, regardless if I have a deal or not. I want to be a part of the history of it.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like that Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Hip Hop Hall of Fame, getting awards and shit. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's more than just signing $1 million deal.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Like I want that long path. I don't want the short cash grab shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not in that for that.
And
You
do
know
you
what I'm
feel
saying?
like it's like from the era that you guys were coming from, it was a lot to actually get to the studio to like,
Oh, yeah.
you know what I'm
Oh
saying?
hell yes.
Very
Get your shit
taxing.
printed,
Yeah.
circulated.
That shit was taxing.
Where it's like now anybody could do it.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I mean,
It's easy. It's easy. It's more of an easier access to it as well. Like you could put your joint on SoundCloud and
Yeah.
DistroKid and
It's
put it on
gonna do what it
stream.
do.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You
but
can
I
run
ain't mad at the more self-sourced.
No.
I had my
think-
shit in the garage.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My shit was in the garage. My shit was lit.
Yeah.
You know what
Did-
I'm saying?
did
But
y'all-
I think people do miss out on the chemistry and the magic of what happens when you're actually doing those recording type things.
Yeah.
Like in a
like-
professional studio, you mean?
Not even just have to be in a professional
No,
studio,
no,
just
no.
that just in that process of just linking,
Exactly.
the writing, the recording,
Yeah.
meeting with
It-
somebody, hearing somebody on the
when you-
track, y'all getting together, figuring it out. Like it's so much more it's more efficient. Just send me the beat, I send it to you, send it back, send
Yup.
it back. Like I said, I'm a witness. I've been in the studio for
Exactly.
the time that y'all got with Sin. I've been in the studio for those past heavyweights, Palm Angels, and of course this track. And literally, it's a special ass moment every time. Niggas remembering days in Springs. People is just remembering shit. But it's funny. It kind of seems like y'all are jaded,
Yeah.
which is the second track
It's
on
the
the.
second track.
And like, do y'all feel like our relationship with the game is jaded right now with
Yeah.
music?
I would say so. I like
To a degree.
to the just piggybacking off of what Corey said is just music is just or at least the music output has been oversaturated. So we caught up in the shuffle. Like, if we drop something, at least a million other kids and other artists drop music and stuff like
That
that.
same
So
day.
yeah, so it's like how can we traffic, to the audience and stuff like that. So to me, you just had to, in this new era of, the digital era, you had to be more consistent. You had to constantly put out content, because you be lost in the shuffle. If I drop something like for instance, Iron Mike, I dropped that in January. I have to put
Heavyweights,
something out.
one of
Yeah,
my
I have to
favorite
put
songs.
something out at least every 3 months. Like that's how I feel. Like just to keep my name afloat.
You've been on quite a run though. Sophisticated Third Degree 1, Everything Under the Sun, no bias. I'm on that too. And then like, cause I remember you made a tweet about that. I meant to talk about that. We gonna talk about tweets though. You already know Cool Hand. You already know.
Receipts and shit.
But like you said it, like I'm really been on a good run. I put out 2 noteworthy projects this year. When you dropped Everything Under the Sun and you did Sophisticated Thuggery.
Yeah.
You already dropped 2 this year, right?
Yeah.
I think you're going for a third.
Yeah, I'm about to do 4 or 5.
Exactly.
Man.
So it's just
He said
crazy
he
to see
drops
it.
quarterly.
When
That's
you don't
4.
compare
Yeah,
yourself
yeah,
to anything
exactly.
outside and compare yourself to yourself, look how much you've grown.
Yeah, yeah.
You had a prestige era, nigga. Do you remember the prestige era?
Prestige era is
That was
crazy.
a great.
I wish I brought
That's crazy. Like one.
the O'Malley
Oh my
performances.
gosh.
Yeah.
Shout out to
O'Malley's?
Omi, man. Yeah, the fusion performance and stuff like that.
We
Shout out
performed
to
Dark
Omi,
Alleys
man.
over there.
Yeah,
All of us
yeah.
was on stage performing Dark Alleys.
Who's on Dark Alleys?
Dark Alleys was
It was me, Merce, Sin, Jay Willow.
Jay
what
Will?
up?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Willow was on there.
Yeah, he was on the end.
And Platini. I
Yeah.
think it was what?
That's
5?
some real.
Shout out to Zeno. He made the beat. That beat was
That's
hard.
That's some real 33065, 33071 zip code.
3063 too.
Don't forget.
Yeah.
Nah, we can keep going with the project though. How y'all let Rel wash y'all up like that?
Nah. Shout out to Rel Burke.
Nah, for real.
Shout out Rel, man.
Yeah, man. Rel. We've been working with Rel since I want to say Prestige 3. So that was maybe 2015. And Rel's an artist just like us, and he also mixes. So he kind of has a greater understanding as far as
Sound.
the sound, the beat, how you want to flow and stuff like
I
that.
think that nigga be cheating. He come on the
Nah.
track and he just hit it in the pocket where
But-
nobody else heard it. After he done mixed everybody else's verse, he's like, I know what I'm gonna do.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Back.
You know how many times? We go to a session, we go to a studio, and we recorded a joint, and I see him in the back, and he's nodding his head like Chris. I'm like, bro, you want?
Bro, you want to get on this?
Yeah,
He'll
wanna
tell you
get on
though.
this
He'll
shit.
tell you like
You
he's
wanna
inspired.
get
He be
on
like,
this
yo,
joint.
y'all niggas be making me want to get on that.
Yo, but you see, I feel like that's the one thing that y'all music does inspire, because it's very rare that I hear somebody's music and then like that last little bit where the beat is playing.
Yeah.
I'll start rapping and shit.
Yeah, but
I'm
you know,
like-
a lot of great music is like that because to harp on that. So one of my favorite producers is Poobs from D Block, and a lot of the stuff from the early Locks mixtapes or Styles P Kiss and Jada shit or Chic shit, they weren't instrumentals. They weren't readily available.
Right.
You know, because back then you had like J Arms and other shit like that, but they were more commercial beats. So let's say if I wanted something from Lower End Theory, you know what I'm saying? I can't find that instrumental, or at the time, if you couldn't find an instrumental, basically what would happen is the song would play, and wherever there's a space, then we would
loop
nick
it.
that space
And
and
cut
loop
it.
and try to build a beat.
That's how hip hop was created,
Yeah.
nigga.
Man. So
Shout out
Lil
to
Break.
LimeWire. LimeWire
Right.
was clutched.
Yeah. LimeWire, Kazaa, Bear shit.
yeah, for real.
I was there.
So Poobs would did that, and that shit inspired me to start doing that. So when I was in my studio trying to find these beats, I couldn't really find the instrumentals I wanted to find. So I would go back and I would already have the song, so I would just shuffle through the song, see which pieces I could steal, and copy,
make the beat to
copy,
that.
paste
Paste
them
that
joints. You know, add a couple of effects and
in there like
16,
somewhere.
and I'm good.
Spit.
But I got that originally from Poobs.
Shout out to Poobs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Poobs,
man.
D Block.
What's the producer's name? I think it's either the second or the third track.
I'll tell you the name of all the producers right now. I
Um,
got you.
His thing is
Do
like,
it.
you must pay homage. That's like his like.
Oh, that's Homage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His name is
Yeah.
Homage Hidden Gems.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah,
but he's really popular on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Really popular.
You know
I'll be like, it was crazy too, cause I'm watching like just regular like
I didn't
videos or
know about that.
YouTube, and then I see the beat just or his name will just pop up, and he'll have an image. He will have an image with his beat, and I actually like the image more.
He always has
The
clean
beat, yeah, and I heard it, and I was like, yo, this beat is hard. It's just like crazy hard. So I sent it to Tone. I'm like, yo, Tone, we need this on the project. He instantly say, yeah, hell yeah, we're definitely gonna use that beat. So yeah, Homage, shout out to Homage, man. I actually sent him the record prior. He was like, yo, I couldn't even imagine y'all were gonna kill it like this. He said y'all did a great job with it and stuff like that. He's like, at least no, whack rappers was on his beat and shit like that. So that was great.
So he took down the video after you bought the beat or something. Yeah?
Yeah.
That's lit.
Yeah.
That's
So
I feel like that track was like, it was funny because y'all are just like so in unison.
I feel like that about a lot of
You
your
know,
tracks though.
and it's like, is competition between niggas on a track a thing still? Like, yo, I'm about to have the next verse. Like, I'm featured on here. I'm about to go in. I'm about to, because the way y'all do it, it seemed like y'all is like, I'll let this nigga have the verse.
I mean,
I'll let this nigga-
individually,
I'm gonna compete, but I ain't gonna go crazy. And then y'all let the features come on. They like, oh, these niggas went hard. I gotta pull out my best. And they be going crazy. Shout out to like all the features on here. Like they really
Shout out
pulled
to
out
Juggy,
some of Jug.
Burgundy
Jug.
Sin.
Then they pulled
Yeah.
out some of their best verses. I was like, nah, y'all wildin'. Why y'all letting them? Why y'all letting them trying to shine on the
but
album?
it's a good thing. I don't see it as a bad thing.
Nah.
And I definitely feel like whatever we're inspiring people to do in the best part of their craft, if it's taking what we're doing and saying on record for you to get in your bag like that, then that's a different part that you're digging into now. So now you done dug in there, you did your thing, and you got a great response from it. So now you can be like, oh shit, well now I'm in this corner, this backpack, I ain't never been there before. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna tap into
That-
this side a little
dig
bit
all
more
through the crates
until I
of this
get
shit.
to a new bag to start digging in.
Yeah.
Because it's nothing but progression, really. You know what I'm saying? So if you stay in the same comfort area and you don't like to, you know what I'm saying? That's one thing I could say about Merce is that he'll send me beats that I would never pick myself, but they work.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
That's good.
Yeah, no, it's definitely good, man. It's one of those things where it broadens your mind. It's like, all right, my nigga, stop thinking street all the fucking time. You know what I'm saying? We got to do a song for the ladies.
You on it right
You know
now?
what I'm saying? We might have to harmonize. Put the guns away.
I'm on it right
You know
now.
what I'm saying? Put the knife away. We have to harmonize on this one, and
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
I want it right now.
I feel like every effective like team needs somebody like that though. You know, that's gonna take you out of your
Absolutely,
comfort zone because at the end of the day, if you're on his team, he knows what you could do. You know what I'm saying?
For the longest, I would have executive produced Stone's solo album. He don't even know that, man.
Oh, that's coming, man.
Yeah, that's why he looked at me because Chief told no. I've been right there in the air, like
I
nigga.
know,
Whenever
I
you
know.
ready to do the project, I'm dead. Like I'm.
But
ready.
now that this is out the way, not for nothing,
been
I
waiting-
will
we
go
been-
on record and say that I was already working on something.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So I think now it's a matter of finding a little bit more of the missing pieces and just putting them together.
Or
But
even-
I already have songs written.
Boom.
So it's not like I'm sitting there and be like, okay, well, I'm going to start working.
you just gotta really find out where's the action.
Right. I like that.
Right. So,
but it's already being worked on. So,
And that's-
now that this is out the way, we'll do a couple, press runs and maybe another
drop the
video
project.
or
Don't be
two.
talking that. Drop the project.
Right.
Don't tease us.
No,
Pause.
it's definitely coming, man. It'll be out, before the end of the year.
Cause on where's the action you said. God shining on me. You can see how the Rays tan. Louis Vuitton millionaires. These ain't the Ray-Bans. Glock 27 silencer look like a Glade can. A week of binge drinking made me look like a caveman.
Yo, somebody give me a scale. Like that should just make me want to trap right there.
Nigga, what? God shining on me. You can see how the Rays tan. Louis Vuitton millionaires. These ain't the Ray-Bans. Glock 27 silencer look like a Glade can. A week of binge drinking made me look like a caveman.
Wow.
Listen, what's your favorite drink?
Man, so all right.
Man's
So
them want drink.
if I'm at the bar, you know, and I'm drinking.
You're a dive bar kind of guy.
what's your favorite? What's your go-tos?
So like if I'm at the bar, I usually go to two. I have Dewar's White Label that I drink with ginger ale.
That's whiskey.
Yeah,
right?
or
Okay.
vodka and ginger ale. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm like going to like, let's say like a house getty, you know what I'm saying? You know, yeah, I have my right rum.
Bro.
I would bring
Real
I would
rum
bring
drink.
white I would bring rum, but I know everybody's not going to drink rum. So I
Not that rum.
Yeah, so I'd probably bring
Ray
a
and
small-
nephew?
a small thing of that, you know, like a Q or something, and then I'll bring a little something
Something for everybody.
different. Yeah, but like at the bars, it's majority of the time it's Dewar's White Label and ginger ale. You know, I do like a vodka
Jamaica
ginger ale.
pin showing because it's a dangerous game when you start getting comfortable with the white Ray. Like when you were like you like the first two sips you drinking the Ray and nephew, and then after a while when you start going back, you start pointing out, realizing like, yo, nigga, you're going back with Ray and nephew.
You know
gotta
you in
chill.
trouble
Yeah,
when you start drinking and
hell
sweating.
yeah.
Yes,
When you start drinking and sweating,
You at the domino table
you're
talking.
done. You are done.
You at the domino table talking about 6 love, and you
Yeah,
Yo,
get me one water. Get me one water.
I'm telling you.
Need a water.
you gotta go to the bathroom, wash your face real quick, come back.
Hell yeah.
That's what Ray and nephew do to
Yeah,
you for
nah,
real.
for sure.
You gotta go sober up as a man. Like
It
I gotta use
raises
the
your body
bathroom.
temperature for sure.
Sheesh.
sure.
Driving with the windows down.
Yeah.
That is
cap.
facts.
No cap.
That's real shit.
With your head out the window. Nah, that be the biz.
Wait, hold on. Before you ask your next question, DQ,
I ain't got no next question. Sorry.
I want to ask this: how did y'all come up with like the whole concept of like sophisticated thugging? Cause talking
That's that guy right
talking
there.
to you guys, it's like I kind of have a guess, but I'm gonna let you tell it.
I think it's more like just a lifestyle or how we approach music and its sophistication as far as like the content we provide and what we detail in our music and the thuggery. Just like he said, yo, when I tell him, yo, put the guns down and all that shit.
Yeah.
Keep it on safety.
Yes, it's-
But it's just like
It's there,
yeah.
but we
Yeah,
sophisticated.
nah, yeah, exactly.
There's
so
one
it's
in
just
the
like
chamber,
eh,
but-
eh,
But
it's
it's no
just
safety.
I just when you think about it, I'm like, what what can separate us from like just a regular street music?
that gritty rap.
That gritty rap and shit. Like we could speak gritty on like any type of beat and shit. And that's why I felt like Sophisticated came in. I felt like us like doing this espionage like James Bond shit. You know, that's how I felt like Sophisticated, James Bond. But Thuggery, like, he got the license to kill. So that's why I felt like that was suitable to what we provide, what we produce in our music and stuff, instead of just a straightforward gutter bar for bar rap and shit. So yeah, so that's why we came with that title. So Sophisticated Thuggery was the thing that I felt like.
Sophisticated thuggery.
Yeah.
Y'all make sure I go get that.
Yeah, man.
One
and
and
two.
two.
Oh, yeah,
One
and
and
two,
two,
'cause
baby.
they
You
tie
know what's
together.
crazy? Because we wanted to do two, literally, like, what was it? The year 2022.
2021.
Nah, we wanted to do 2022. We were going to drop it at
February
20.
22nd.
I
Yeah.
was saying Thuggery dropped, the first one dropped was 21, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we wanted to have the
The next one dropped the next year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
on the
the
2-2, like,
that would have.
222.
yeah,
Yeah.
2-2, like, we were aiming for that.
You
But
was gonna
then
get all the.
I think
all the shorts.
Kanye, I think it was Kanye or somebody had like a took that date, and I was like, oh, fuck that.
But I think it's just to give Thuggery its appreciation. I think people are gonna listen to this project and go back to the first one and really
yeah.
make the comparison.
That's one of the
between
goals
those.
too. Just
Yeah, so I think it mission accomplished either way. The space was perfect
yeah.
because like I said, man, the tracks, like I think you guys said Sophisticated Thuggery is like basically y'all, you know what I mean? And I feel like the perfect example of those are some of the songs that are not even on any of the projects, like Palm Angels. I feel like that's the perfect definition of Sophisticated
Yeah,
Thuggery.
that could have been
Like
on-
y'all are
yeah.
smooth shit, talking gritty shit
Yeah.
at the same time. And it's
Yeah.
like it happens almost every time when y'all link with Sin. Like
Yeah.
that's the epitome of sophisticated that like these niggas are gritty, smooth, cool niggas. Like don't leave your bitch around them or your weed. Like don't flash money or your bitch. They'll take both.
Either or.
Strong on.
Real. Nah, but I mean, it's another one, man. Another Sin Mercy Tone track, the Palm Angels track. You got what's the other one that I'm on? I'm on Palm Angels.
Yeah.
And then there's Heavyweights. Oh man. I
love that
I remember being a part of these projects and just being a part of these singles, these tracks, these ones, and literally waiting for them to come out and just never knowing which project, what sequence, how they go come out, and I love it how it always comes
It
together.
was crazy too. Sid was actually supposed to be on Extendos.
I'm glad he's not.
But I get it. It
Yeah.
actually fit what he was on.
I like what y'all did and without even Rel, and Rel just came through
Rel came up
on it.
that was just,
I could bet that was Rel sitting there like
Yeah, he did that on the spot.
he's like, yo,
Yeah,
on the spot.
he did on
I
the
can get on
spot.
this.
Yup.
Yo, he was so charged up. He was like, yo, all right, we're going to do this. I'm going to do it right now.
And that's got to
he-
be a
he-
dope feeling when you got the engineer involved and
yeah.
wanting
Oh, yeah.
to be a part of the
Yeah.
That's
process.
a
I one thing I have to state, that same sample was also used like was it Conway and
We
Jason?
got to talk about that, though.
Let's talk about it.
So we found that out first.
Yeah.
I think that.
But we
that was
recorded the
also-
song since like January, but then
Right,
we
we've
the song
had it already.
the song release came out in March.
Conway song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it had the same sample, and I was like, oh man.
So
But we all know samples go.
But
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
exactly.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
the politics of the
Oh, yeah.
game. It's like,
I mean, bro, how many TKO love samples are out there? Come on, bro. Like,
yeah. But the funny thing is that we
James
seen-
Brown's the most sampled nigga ever, dog.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just crazy.
yeah.
Let him go.
Is that statistically accurate? Because I'd be curious.
No, it is. Like the most sampled song is like what's the name of that James Brown song? I'll
is
tell you
it
right
Big
now.
Payback? I know he is. I know he is.
It's not Big Payback.
A lot of his,
I know it's him.
his
and
drum
then
loop and
number
shit.
2 is what George
Yeah.
Clinton, right? George Clinton. And
Yeah, George Clinton too.
Because
Yup.
I know he's
because he made an
Big,
album
big.
called he made an album called Sample This.
Stop it.
Wow.
legendary.
he was like, yo,
Mega troll right there.
like I got y'all.
Speaking of old artists, R.I.P. to the guy Biz Marquee.
Yes.
Yeah.
I did a little, shout out to him on
Biz.
there.
Shout out to Batman on it.
Once again, Tone, you need a spaceship just to reach this level of great ship. This place is for the blessed and the sacred, not for basics. My nigga, face it. Reflecting yours is reject. Wait, hold on. You
I
need
was
a
like,
my
wait,
nigga,
what say?
face it. Reflecting is your projection. You don't like what you seeing, then change
Change
your
your setting.
setting.
Oh.
Easy. Let me run it back.
Time is Eddie.
Hold up. Slow it down. You need a spaceship just to reach this level
Greatness.
of it's greatness,
Need a
right?
spaceship just to reach this level of greatness.
Pronounce your words next time, because it sounded like you said great ship. And I'm like, it could have been greatness.
Nah.
Great shit.
All right, greatness.
Okay.
You need a spaceship
Just to reach this
just
level
to
of
reach this
greatness.
level of greatness.
Line.
Place
This
is
place
for-
is for the blessed and the sacred, not
Bow.
for basics. My nigga, face it. Reflecting is your projection. You don't like what you seeing, and change your setting. Easy.
easy.
Time is of the essence,
it's-
and tactically using weapons. I'm a force that you should reckon. My saber lasers condescent.
Okay, you wildin'. Relax.
The gift that dwells in your presence. The gift that dwells in your presence. I'm waiting to grade and rapping. Stop the capping. Look at me, nigga. See, I'm the
I'm the
captain.
captain.
Nah, you brought
I
back
am
the,
Captain
you brought
now.
back the reflection thing.
Lord, my tongue is a swinging sword.
Nah, I
I
saw-
cut you with every chord.
I know, I got you. I want to give the flowers. Damn.
Yeah, no.
No, I wanted to continue to that part too, because I thought I was wilding, because y'all started about Creed the Captain. Y'all dropped mad movie references, and anytime somebody do that in their song, I gotta ask, like,
Uh-oh.
what's your favorite movie?
Which is my favorite
Whoa.
question.
You want to answer first?
You go
I already got it. It's right here. Heat.
Like it a lot.
Really?
Yes.
Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, Val
I get
Kilmer.
that from y'all.
I've heard of him.
Let me get second is Reservoir Dogs or something.
Nah, dogs.
you know-
Why you say it like that?
You know it's
Reservoir
Casino.
Dogs.
The name
I
halfway
thought I was
through.
from New York too.
Definitely. Nah, it's Scarface for me.
Yeah, I love Scarface too, man. I could watch Scarface.
Yo, it's
all the
funny
time.
because like I never realized how much I really like appreciated it until Luke was like, "Bro, you're obsessed with Scarface," and I'm like, "What?" are
Bro,
you
because the
talking
first 100 interviews we did, you were like, yo, but did you ever notice that Scarface wasn't actually about the main character?
It's
about
not.
Sonny.
It's
Like,
about
you bring it up every interview.
It's about Sosa. It really is about
Sosa.
Sosa. It's about biting the hand that feeds. It's a it's a
hold
cautionary
you. I
tale
watched
at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And
I
yet
never
again,
viewed it.
here
I
you
never
are
viewed it.
bringing
I
up
bet- I
Scarface
bet
once
Patrick-
again.
That was Oliver. What's his name?
I made 2 projects based on that Scarface movie, so.
No, but I mean, I
Montana
think
live
it's easily
forever.
one of the most
What was
seen movies I've seen.
what was the part that
seen
told
that
me
movie
was
the most.
wilding the most to you?
where Tony was wilding the most.
Yeah.
There's bad seeds that use wild.
No, they was
Wildin'.
wild.
What?
But by wilding you mean most out of line, not
Yes.
like most extreme.
No,
No,
most
he
out of
didn't.
line.
He didn't give two fucks about Frank.
Yeah. The plug, right?
Yeah, he
off-
didn't care. He didn't
off-
care about Frank. You know
off-
what I mean? He didn't care about Hector being, on the helicopter. Like, I didn't give a fuck about him. Like he didn't care, and and the fact that he had to body his man Sosa was like not Sosa,
Manolo.
Manolo.
But
I was
honestly,
like-
you don't think that was kind of annoying? Because Manolo ain't deserve to die.
Nah.
Manolo was trying to change his ways.
Yeah.
that's what
I just think they should have talked that out. My man just.
Went straight.
As soon as he
problem
seen the
was-
sister, he looked at him with
Yeah,
just
but
like
he
I'm
warned him.
body this shit.
You know what I'm saying? He said, "Yo, stay away from my sister. She's not for you."
She's
Yeah.
bad.
But he knows already Tony is out of his fucking mind.
He does because
Yeah.
he
You know what
worked
I'm
with the
saying?
nigga.
Exactly my point.
But even the part where his sister's like, "Oh, so you want me, Tony?" Like, I like she wasn't out of line for that. 'Cause, like,
Yeah,
bro,
'cause,
you
like, why
killed
you-
my husband.
Yeah.
Like the nigga married me. It's not like oh yeah, this is my boyfriend now. Like no, the nigga
Nah,
married
but
me.
the thing is,
But he
I
got-
think
he got married while he was
Tony
away.
I think Tony was just stuck with the perspective of Manolo,
Like a big
bagging bitches and
yeah.
pussy and all that stuff. So he's like, nah, you ain't gonna disgrace my sister like that. Like you just toss her around like just a
Hey,
regular
yo.
broad. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's what he kept with and just like,
And
nah, I'm a
meanwhile,
body
really
this
loved
man.
her too. That's
Speak,
what fucked up.
speaking of tossing around, I think we should toss around a tweet, huh, Luke? I think we should.
Let's
man.
do it. You feel me?
Yeah, man, y'all niggas be talking crazy on the internet.
Ah.
All
Oh,
right,
wow,
let's go to the
these
first
things
one.
bring
No, this joint is official up here.
Yo, different. Let's
Nah, Chief Tone, you said this one. You don't even tweet a lot, so I had to go
I
back.
don't.
9:04 a.m. on
From
Get
Earth.
that-
You heard? From
July
Earth.
29th, 2020.
Okay.
You said, what'd you say, sir?
Let's stop letting
No,
other
I start
people-
from the beginning. Tinop.
Oh, dear Broward, you feel me? Let's stop letting other people blow before we do. If we work better together, Broward and together are hashtagged. We'd outshine any and everybody, quote unquote. And
3
guess
year-
what?
fast
was from
forward
the
3
heart,
years.
and I mean that shit.
Fast forward 3 years. Where we at?
He,
now?
he was thinking that at 9:04 a.m. I
What
appreciate that a
what
lot.
inspired that tweet?
I'm gonna tell you something. From what I'm understanding from collecting like all this shit with Broward music, certain people fuck with certain people, which is fine. And then you got DJs that go out there and then they play
Dissing the
certain
DJs, I
people.
see.
Certain people. No, they. I'm not dissing.
I
the
see
DJs.
how it is.
I'm not dissing nobody, but it's very clear.
It's
that-
clicky.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying?
For a
It's like,
fact.
we got a cool table and you got your own, so we don't want you sitting over here. We fuck with you. But it's like, they pick and choose who they would rather play. So let's say if I had a DJ, who was my homeboy, and then he's been DJing at bars, and then the Miami Dolphins want him to DJ at the stadium, why would you not fucking play one of our records?
'Cause he's not obligated to.
I'm not saying he has to be obligated, but
But
if
he
we
should
all
have that
homies
men- he
and
should have
we
that
had-
mentality.
We support you. Like,
Sad to
you know
say,
what I
Yeah,
the
mean?
DJ
that's
that
true.
come out of town that just bumped into you and liked your song and a random open mic and he come out here, he gonna play your
No,
shit.
But that's what I'm saying. But,
But
like,
that's
he has no obligation. He playing this because he likes this song.
That's the message right there. Is that it's like why? Because like, bro, me and DQ interview so many artists, and I have so many artists sit here and talk to me about they get so much love other places.
Yeah,
Like-
I get
yeah,
it
it's not,
too.
I feel like sometimes
I
it
get
ain't
it
home.
too. Yeah,
I think there is an expectation though.
But
It kind of
it's a-
hurts,
I-
but
I
it is
think
an
it's a
expectation of
hometown
you.
thing.
Yeah, it's been. Broward does
But-
have a little not even Broward.
at the end
South
of the day-
Florida has a very crab in a bucket
Yeah.
type of
Mentality.
mentality. I
Yup.
think we are moving from it a little bit. Broward is becoming more unified since that tweet. Why y'all laughing?
Because you're hilarious.
Because you just tied it all back in perfect. Like that's the shit.
Because you did something masterful.
I just-
No loose ends.
No, but it really, like I said, like I think that it is true because it was a very important tweet to me because I was like, this is crazy because at this time, yeah, Broward was very shaky. Like there's a lot of Atlanta, a lot of people just popping up. The Bay,
Yeah,
New York,
yeah, just
gritty rap,
pulling up,
Zelda. Like it was
yeah.
just everything. Everybody was popping. It's like, yo, Broward has all of this right here. We got
right
every,
at home.
It's
Right
a
at
melting
home.
pot.
We have everything.
It
I
just-
think that's
it-
what kills us though.
It just sucks because it just sucks because you know you want to become like a hometown hero. You know, like you want to put on for your city and stuff like that. I always try to put on for my
But
city. I
that's
try to
very
stress it.
that's very real what you just said right there, because I feel like a lot of people, they sit here and say, "Oh, I'm not doing it to impress," like not to impress, but you know, I'm not doing it for the hometown and but like you are at the end of the day.
You want that certain accolade.
Like
You
at the
want
end of the
that.
day, it hits when a nigga in Montana's like, "Oh, I love the interview that you did with this person," or "I'm a PFM fan." But if a nigga I went to high school with is like, "Yo, you going crazy right now, my boy," like, at the public,
that hits, but
that's gonna hit a little different.
Yeah,
I'm gonna keep it real.
On some real Broward shit. Niggas that went to high school with my brother that graduated Plantation 1999
Sheesh.
are the niggas that made Happy Days. All right, I'm out here sponsoring, supporting niggas that's been my brother's homeboys for over 20 plus years.
Manager Trav,
that
what
got
up?
liquor in it too.
Yeah, we know you're all about nepotism, bro.
I don't even know what that word means, but
It means putting on your family.
it was a joke. Luke, now you gonna belittle me in front of the people?
I thought you were serious.
Nah. So 10:53 p.m. Chief Tone on August 2nd, 2021, you said,
Sheesh.
I can always smell gunpowder and rain. More so than anything else. Shaking my head. You a watchdog, nigga? What's
Nah, dog, but I got a
how long you been working for the CIA?
No, bro. If you're from Florida, you could smell rain.
But gunpowder?
Gunpowder is a wobbler, but
So-
rain, you could smell it.
So I was working on something with my homeboy, and
He was a canine unit.
And it was raining.
it was raining, but we were at the gun range, I think, like the day before. You know what I'm saying? And like, I don't know, for some reason I could just smell the gunpowder. So that was supposed to be a part of the bar. And then
You be trying to drop bars. In
So
your
are
but the thing is, it's from actual experiences and some reference. You know what I'm saying?
so you're one of those people that's like, it's just a lyric. Don't take me serious. I'm just
Yeah, I'm
tweeting.
not spilling my heart on Twitter. Like, this ain't Dear Diary time.
Nah, but Mercy does. He was real honest. Let's get into the Mercy tweet.
Oh,
Yikes.
Real nigga, the too many one.
I mean,
Huh?
that's all you sent me.
Nah, I didn't.
check the DM.
Let me check the DM
Check the
again,
DM,
bro.
check the
Full
DM.
of my jokes.
Oh, it didn't go
DMs.
through. It didn't go through. I'm sorry. I'm gonna send it again.
It's all right.
Here we go. Here we go. Lucifer, my guy. I sent it again.
Dog, don't ever say Lucifer again.
It's Lucifer, man.
No, bro, I gotta live with this nigga. Don't say that.
Pause.
But nah.
Lucifer is funny.
I don't
It
know
is
why
kinda
it's
funny.
not sending, but the tweet says, well,
Oh, whoops.
I'm
Did
just
I
gonna read it
block
out
you
to
again?
you. What you mean? Y'all niggas said it. On
I don't care. I don't,
January 29th,
I've seen it.
January 29th, 2023, you said, too many losses to bad teams.
Woo.
This season been an emotional roller coaster thus far.
Oh, you talking about Miami Heat?
Shout out
Oh.
to the Heat.
You a Heat fan?
Look how my man's was feeling January 29th. He was giving up the honesty at 3:21 p.m. He's on his lunch break, focused on telling the people how he felt about his sports team. But he
Dedication.
didn't know.
Damn, you couldn't find much in his fucking Twitter, huh?
No, I did. I just didn't want to go crazy. I figured I wanted to focus on the album, so I didn't want to go too crazy. And they family. I have a bias. I'm not gonna lie.
So, all
This
right.
is the weakest shit.
So you was putting DQ in the headlock.
Oh my god!
Nah,
Everybody want to know who put Q. Nobody's putting Q in a headlock,
I
bro.
didn't put Q
Everybody
in a
taught
headlock,
DQ how to not be that nigga in a headlock. That's what it was.
You have to put someone in a headlock to teach them how to not
No,
Get
you
out the
don't.
headlock.
No, you don't. Yo,
So-
look
See,
what.
don't
what-
worry.
Y'all talk about great movies, but what about Belly? What did Nas say to the little nigga?
It's a crazy world out here, yo.
Gotta rise above the noise.
That's what they
Hey, yo,
niggas
check
did. They
your
ain't had to put me in no
pocket,
headlock.
That's real
That's for
shit.
you, Don.
They had to put me in no headlock.
Yo,
Mouth,
hey,
shorty.
hold on. No.
And-
Wait.
Thank you. That was my whole
You
life.
an
of my
ill
older-
nigga, B.
Like your style, son.
You know what's funny?
Is you got it, about it, fool?
I got to shout out to Solid. You know, Solid used that as his beat drop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You an
use an
ill nigga, B.
I can see
That's
that.
fire.
The nigga solid with my
Luxury
niggas.
is you
Yo,
like
what up,
use an
solid,
ill
man?
nigga.
That's fire.
Oh man, it's funny because Belly is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Cause after Heat, I was gonna say Belly.
It's just a 2-hour music video, and I love it.
Yo. But you know what's also a good movie that slept on? The Son of No One. I don't know if you guys seen
I've
it.
never heard of it.
Yeah, Ray Liotta,
Son of Noah. I feel like I heard that.
Channing Tatum.
Channing Tatum?
Oh, you
Ray
put out
Ray
the beat.
Liotta, Channing Tatum.
You
Never
put
heard
out-
that.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that
you guys
sounds
got to
fire.
watch it, man. It's a New York movie.
But we know Channing Tatum is for the streets. This nigga was in Coach Carter.
True.
What do you?
You know,
Yeah.
For the
He-
streets?
he-
Because that's where we met him.
he stepped up to the
That's where we
streets.
met him.
That's why.
All right, we being honest here. I don't want y'all. Don't we being honest here,
Oh,
right?
man.
Don't lie. Okay.
Don't lie.
Tell me about the creation of that track with the Wayneski produced track, man.
We didn't have a hook.
Shout
And
out
we
to
need-
Wayne Ski.
I know lie. I know lie.
Like,
I didn't even have a verse.
Hey, you know lie.
no. Ski sent. I told Ski, yo, we're literally at the studio.
Yeah, last day.
Yeah, we had like maybe like 1 hour and a half left. I said, Ski, if you have anything in the chamber, please send. We're at the studio right now. We want you on a project.
We need you.
We need you.
Yeah,
on.
I don't think it could.
He did party with Villains on the first joint, so we wanted to carry on tradition.
He didn't do another beat.
Huh?
He's done another beat for you, right?
Nah, just that one. Just that one.
I really fuck with Wayneski. I feel like I've heard more of his beats
Nah,
than you on it. That's
Just
crazy.
that one. No. I mean, he did party with Villains. We did another joint here, and he has something on my new project.
Okay, so
But-
maybe I.
Yeah, I think it's for that.
You know, I be in the sessions. I be tapped in. Huh?
So then, yeah, I said, yo, send me a beat, man. We want you on the project. And he sent one, and Chief and I, who wrote our verse on the spot, it was like, yo, we're gonna make sure we get you on this project. And at the same time, I let Chief do it. He said, don't lie. He was like, I thought he was just playing around. He was like, don't lie, don't lie. I was
Yeah,
like,
we tried.
I was like, yo, Tone, let that be the hook, nigga. Like that shit's catchy.
We were
as
just
hell.
throwing around ideas, and it just so happened that one caught. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad it did because we was running out of time.
Yeah.
If we didn't get that shit done, then all that shit was gonna be for nothing. We would
Yeah.
have to book another session,
Yeah.
just for a hook. You know what I'm saying?
You was in your singing shit this album. That right now hook.
Yeah, he did
That right
both.
now.
Both
Listen,
them.
I'm
you
not-
like-
it's not singing, it's harmonizing.
You summon not
Singing
gay.
and harmonizing.
You summon not gay with Billy, but bigger Billy on that
Yes,
one.
sir.
Yeah, he was
Yes,
definitely on his
sir.
Max
I
B
was- I
shit.
told him- I
He was
told
there,
him,
he
I
was
was
like,
like,
yo, I'm
yo,
gonna get
I
on my
can't-
Max B shit.
I
That's the
can't
reason
sing.
why. I
The
asked-
wave is gonna be
That's the-
home soon. That's all.
That's
I'm
the
saying.
that's the
We're-
that's
we
the
ready.
reason why I asked that 2005 question, because that was the era of the wave.
Yeah,
05,
hell
06,
yeah,
07. And y'all niggas didn't mention Bigger Belly, so y'all niggas is whack. Get off the wave. Stop stealing that man's style.
He'll be home soon.
I'm joking.
Yeah.
Nah,
He'll be home.
I ain't gonna lie. I was listening to that and I was like, this
Damn,
nigga
I ain't gonna
snapping.
lie.
How did he summon Max?
Because I can't sing. If I could sing, I would sing. But
Nah,
because
Max,
I can't
Max
sing,
can sing though. Don't.
No, I feel you. But you know,
You
not-
too
and
busy
I-
going to Bible
I know
study.
what you
That's
mean.
why.
I still have my church socks on. Word. I still had them on.
You did not have your church
Yo,
socks.
I
I
know,
was
I know.
dying when I
Yo.
see that shit.
But sometimes we needed a filler, man. And just
That
to
nigga
play
opened it
around,
up.
man.
I got my. I just left Bible study.
Yo,
I
that
still
shit,
got my church socks
that
on.
shit had me dying when I heard that. Cause like you heard rappers say all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm eating fried chicken, fucking a bad bitch. Like Latina, look at my cut. This nigga said, "Yo, I just left Bible study. I meant to say my gooch."
Man. Yeah, man.
That shit was
Yo,
We needed a filler, so I just went in there, and I think it was like my second take, and you know, I think we was drinking. Well, we're always drinking in there. So I just came up with something stupid, and we ended up having to cut some of it out because it was just too much. But you know, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, man. But you know,
Jeez.
I think it was that shit was pretty classic.
I made sure that shit stayed on. I'm like,
Now-
bro, save that.
Before we get up out of here, I'm sure DQ got one last question, but my last question to y'all is: describe a studio session with Music by Mercy and Chief Tony.
Together,
Yeah.
it's yeah.
I mean, this is a studio session. How is that gay? He agreed because we just automatically on pause defense. Anything we're like, pause.
The only reason why I said together is because I think we've both been around each other individually. But Mercy's never been in a studio session of mine alone. But I've needed him on a record where I had a garage studio. You know what I'm saying? So he would come through and I would record him and we'd be together or whatever. But I feel like space-wise, the vibe is always going to be the same. But I feel like the inspiration is probably going to grow each time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so we'll be in there The creativity's flowing. We're gonna shoot the shit. Probably smoke a little something, drink a little something.
Hey.
You know, throw a couple of
Who bringing the
jokes.
smoke? Who bringing the drink? Or y'all?
Q is always gonna have the smoke.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or
Him-
Jorge
him-
sometimes.
yeah,
man.
Jorge.
No,
then-
literally, that's how it goes. I'm gonna have the smoke, and George is always gonna have the drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
or
true.
something.
He always bring a bottle of
Yeah.
Douce. Shout out to
And
Gomez and
niggas
Jorge.
always
Shout out to
forget
Jorge
to
for
bring
real.
enough ice.
Yeah.
So, but you know the
That's
vibe.
crazy. We do end up just drinking shit straight.
Yeah,
in there.
warm and shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas always forget the fucking ice. I don't know how to. But anyway,
No ice,
I
but not enough.
feel.
It's
I
always
feel-
no ice or not enough.
Yeah, man. But I feel like the vibe is just is chill. It's not like, you know, like a overly hype, excited. Like, I mean, we'll have the moments, but it's chill. You know, like you could actually come through and hear, you know, music being created, be inspired, and have a chill environment. Because, you know, like we get hype over records and stuff, but we ain't like no rah-rah, you know, dog, I just did it.
It's the
dog."
music that y'all making too. Is a,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
Yeah.
I promise you, the perfect definition of a studio session with Chief Tone and Music by Mercy
Let's go.
is sophisticated thuggery.
Ooh.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, but we got to ask you the same question, Mercy. You got to describe a studio session. How does it go? Give us the play-by-play.
I don't know. We just talk shit. I mean, we play the beats loud and shit. We just chill. We just, like I said, we're a fan of our music and shit. So we'll play the beats loud, smoke, drink. You know what I mean? It's very welcoming. Vibes is great.
So y'all got to invite me to the next one. That's
Oh, yeah, man.
Oh, hell
Definitely
yeah.
Come
Put-
through,
come
dog.
through,
come
bro.
on now.
Definitely come
For
through.
real.
Yo.
Gave
I'm-
a vibe. Gave it like that. Set.
Yeah, yeah.
You appreciate that.
Yeah.
See,
I don't think anybody came to the session
I
just
can't.
like
I can't
bored
fuck
and
with
shit.
y'all because y'all gonna have me in the booth. By the end
come
of the night,
through, nigga.
I'm gonna be in the booth.
Sophisticated
You know
Thuggery
me as a-
3.
No
Do you know
cap.
me as
Featuring gang, man. They Velly, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
We'll make that shit official.
You all don't even know me as an artist. Mercy's the only nigga that gets me on choruses. Okay.
Yo.
Only time
You might
see
need
me-
a 16 next go around.
Ah,
You're talking like that. You might as well just do a 16.
And we gonna play that shit on proximity. Hold on.
yes, sir.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
This
Premiere,
is the Florida
premiere,
Vibe Directory
premiere.
with our guys, Chief Tone and Music by Mercy. I'm
Yeah.
the co-host of my guy, Gabe Avelli, the big dog, Minds Wide, your only cool hand Lucas here, man.
Yes,
It was a pleasure
sir.
sitting with my guys. Shout out to love. Any last words?
Yes. Before we get up out of here, any shout outs, any last words? Of course, you know, sophisticated.
Because you know,
thuggery.
I gotta
Part
shout out.
2.
Before anything, I gotta shout out my Happy Days gang, and of course, Lemieux, my paid sponsors that I paid for this shit. They didn't pay me. Huh?
The floor is yours.
Yeah, man, definitely go check that out, man. Sophisticated Thuggery, Any Music by Mercy, Chief Tone, General Chief, you know. Great street quality rap music. You know, if you're a fan of that era we all grew up in, influenced by, you're going to definitely get acquainted and get related to it.
Yes,
Chief,
sir.
it's on you.
Talk to
Yeah,
the
man.
people, Chief.
Same things, man. Sophisticated Thuggery, part 2. If you haven't heard the first one, I think you would probably appreciate part 2 even more.
Yeah.
So definitely listen to part 2 if you haven't heard part 1 yet.
Hey, y'all
Take
got
your
me.
time.
I'm starting with part 2, going to part 1.
Yeah. Go ahead and do that, man. And
Yeah.
tap into us, Music by Mercy. I'm General Chief on Instagram, GNRL_Chief. And we got more stuff coming.
Yeah. That's
Because I didn't
sure.
even know he was working on another album. So
Uh-oh.
That's for
so now I gotta make sure whenever I'm doing my shit, my release date ain't close. Cause you know, I already know how he comes with his music, bro. So you know the videos is dope. You know, and the content is always A1. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely
yeah.
rather
We should also ask them, yo, what's the next song they want a video for?
Oh yeah, we might have to do like a poll.
yeah.
Like a poll on Twitter or something.
It's between Jaded. Where's the action?
Man, sophisticated, man.
Thank
That-
you.
that's
You
the-
think so? You think
That shit-
Sophistication?
That was the one that I heard, and I'm like, oh,
Shoot that shit at
hard.
Chima.
That was the one, and of course the homage.
Shoot it at
track,
a
which
nice
was hard, too.
restaurant. A nice little date night out on the beach or some shit. Y'all,
Little carbo.
everybody got the whip with the top down, huh?
That's how that
I'll direct the video, man. This is for the vibe.
We already got
Director,
heavyweights
30Q,
in the
man.
stash, so we'll see, man. We'll
We
see
got
what
this.
happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
Hey, but listen, y'all don't have to wait to hear Sophisticated. Well, y'all gotta wait till tomorrow, 2 p.m. Proximity FM.
Huh?
But y'all don't gotta wait that long to hear a song from Sophisticated Tuggery because we will be playing that shit.
Yeah.
This has been the Florida Vibe Directory. I go by the name of Gabe Avelli, man. Shout out to Music by Mercy. Shout out to Teef Tony.
Yep.
Shout out to my motherfucking brother DQ. And of course, the man in the booth. Cool hand motherfucking Luke in the building. Shout out to Patron because I've been slipping, but I'm here. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna get the fuck up out of here, man. I'm trying to eat some motherfucking Wendy's. You know what it is. That is your boy Gabe Avelli. Shout out to Salvi June.
This nigga's wild again.
Sir. Yeah.
This is Zanaya.
It's the righteous vigilante Jamon Creek, and you're tuning in to Minds Wide Open. Hey, yo, check it out. This is Namestream, never mainstream. You're tuning in to Minds Wide Open Media.
Shout out to Directory. You're now listening to the best playlist in South Florida.